Hey guys, what's up? It's homomoto. I'm going to shoot another video for you. This is going to be a night one. There's not a whole lot to see at night around here in the half-horse town of Athens, Alabama. But I was wanting to talk to you guys about a new law that they've either just passed or they're in the process of passing. They're calling it religious freedom. Now, Alabama is not the first state to pass this law. There's been several states that have already done it. Excuse me. What this law basically says is Alabama and the other states that have passed it has the right to refuse service and or discriminate against anybody that they feel religiously violates whatever their said religion is. Mainly, I don't want to say Christianity because it's very unchristian-like. I haven't experienced it myself, but I have friends that live in Mississippi that have. They passed the law before Alabama did. Basically what the law says is if you walk in a store, restaurant, whatever it be, and their quote-unquote religious beliefs won't allow them to serve you because your religious beliefs or your social practices are not what they believe they should be, they're within their legal rights to ask you to leave. Oh, come on. Really? Arizona tried the same shit and their governor vetoed it. Why? Because it makes no sense. Why do you need religious freedom when you've already had freedom of religion? Makes no sense to me. What you're doing is openly, willingly allowing a person to be a bigot by law. I really don't think that's right. A person may not necessarily be gay, but they may be a little on the feminine side and be 100% straight with a wife and kids and never even thought about being with a man. But by this new law, the store owner or manager can ask you to leave. Tell me how that makes sense. But I believe that's part of the law. As it's written, open discrimination is not a problem. Come on. The next thing I'm waiting for is for police and firefighters to respond to you to say they don't have to help you or anything because the religious beliefs don't allow it. That's what I'm waiting on. Once this happens, things are going to get really bad. Okay? Can you imagine if you're hurt, cut, wounded, heart attack, whatever, and a paramedic comes out to your house and they see a rainbow flag or they see any indication that you might be homosexual? Well, I'm sorry, but my religious beliefs prevent me from giving you medical attention. And they will be within their legal rights once it filters down that far, if it does. And I hope the hell it don't, but I'm seeing it happening. Openly allowing someone to discriminate against someone because of their sexuality or any other reason, that is opening up to gay bashings and hate crime of all sorts. Is that really the message we want to send out? I mean, if we're going to do that, we might as well all practice the same way they do in the Middle East. Because that's the steps you're taking. You're going back to the Dark Ages where you could be burned at the stake for nothing. I don't consider myself to be a bad person. Like I've said in my Easter video, I do believe in God. And yes, I know religiously what I'm doing is wrong, but you know what? It's my right to be wrong. Just like, you know, within whatever the law states, you have the right to do. Like you can't rob a store, you can't shoot somebody unless you're defending yourself, but giving someone the right to openly discriminate is definitely opening Pandora's box. That's somewhere that we don't want to go. Tell me what you think about this. Leave me some comments. Like if you like it, dislike if you don't. I'm probably going to get some dislikes on that. I'm real interested to see how many dislikes I get. Please don't consider that a challenge, because this to me is a very serious matter. It's something very near to me, very near to my heart. Because I had friends that were beaten almost to death because they were gay back in the early 90s. And I've also had friends beat up severely because people thought they were gay and they weren't. I hope you guys at least think about what I talked about. Leave me a comment. Don't forget to like and subscribe. That's all I got. Roll Tide.